And that is Fox's Lucas Tomlinson. Maryland Governor Wes Moore says the operations would be unsustainable from a financial standpoint, claiming a cost of $1 million per day. America's listening to Fox News.
Hey, it's Mike Rowe, and if you want to do business with a company that actually stands for something, switch to Pure Talk. I did. Sure, I appreciate being on America's most dependable 5G network with unlimited talk and text for just $20 a month. But what I really appreciate is Pure Talk's commitment to our military and to our skilled workforce. That matters to me. Save 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say keyword Mike Rowe. Pure Talk, a wireless company that actually stands for something.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The Justice Department releasing transcripts and audio from its interview with Jeffrey Epstein co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell telling Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche she never witnessed any inappropriate activity by former President Bill Clinton or President Donald Trump.
I actually never saw the president in any type of massage setting. I never witnessed the president in any inappropriate setting in any way. The president was never inappropriate with anybody.
Also saying she is not aware of any Jeffrey Epstein client list and does not believe Epstein died by suicide. Maxwell, who is seeking a pardon or commutation from the president, is serving a 20-year prison sentence for helping Epstein traffic and abuse underage girls. Her lawyer, David Marcus, praising the DOJ for releasing the transcript and audio, saying people could judge for themselves. Kristen Goodwin, Fox News.
Now, the DOJ turned over thousands of pages of documents related to Epstein to the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee Friday in response to a subpoena. Ukraine's war with Russia rages on as the Eastern European nation marked its Independence Day yesterday. Fox's Marianne Rafferty.
Ukraine is stepping up attacks against Russian energy facilities. Kyiv is using drones to strike refineries and pumping stations, part of an effort to hurt Russia's war machine. And their efforts appear to be working. Gasoline prices are soaring across the country. Russia is also accusing Ukraine of launching attacks on a nuclear power plant. Officials say it sparked a fire that was quickly put out. Meantime, world leaders are showing support for Ukraine as the country celebrates its 34th Independence Day from the Soviet Union. President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping were among those delivering messages of support.
Now, President Trump continues his push to bring Russian-Ukraine leaders together to talk peace, but no date has been set for a potential summit. And Sinaloa cartel leader Ismael Amayo Zambada is expected to plead guilty to federal drug trafficking charges today before a judge in Brooklyn. I'm Gianna Gelosi. This is Fox News.
News Talk 710 KURV, broadcasting from the Valley's All-American Truck Headquarters studio at PayneAutomall.com.
It's a Monday edition of the Valley's Morning News. This is News Talk 710 KURV. It is August 25th, 2025. Along with show producer Fred Cruz, I'm Sergio Sanchez. We got AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina leaving the chance of rain somewhere in South Texas for today. It's holy rain, Freddie. Holy rain. Because it's lots of holes in between here and there. We'll talk about that in about 3 minutes, so stick around. SpaceX, I suspect, will be trying again to launch their Starship 10 rocket. They have time set aside by the county today and tomorrow to shut down the roads and allow for that. SpaceX, they say that they were working on some issue with ground systems that led to the postponement of the 10th Starship launch yesterday evening. They scrubbed the launch about 15 minutes before the flight window was to open, and a date and time has yet to be announced by SpaceX. The Texas House Democrats who ran from Texas to obstruct GOP redistricting efforts are facing a hefty fine now. The chairman of the House Administration Committee notified the runaway Democrats late last week that each of them will have to pay a $9,000 fine. It's 51 Democrats. Do the math. It's close to $500,000 in fines. The 51 Democrats have until today to request a due process hearing to try to get those fines dismissed. From Central Texas, a familiar name to South Texas, as long ago his district was connected to the Valley. Veteran Democrat Congressman from Texas, Lloyd Doggett, saying he will not be seeking re-election if those maps drawn by Republicans hold. It's 7:07 on the Valley's Morning News. A new report showing big changes in the job market.
The Gulf now ground zero for an environmental battle. There's growing suggestions that offshore wind energy was given a pass by the Biden administration when it came to environmental concerns.
Whales react to that something, kind of seismic activity related to wind.
David Holt with the Texas-based Consumer Energy Alliance says this comes at a very bad time for green energy. The Trump administration this month announced an expansion.
It's 7:08 on the Valley's Morning News. Dare I try another one, Freddie? See if this one works? All right. It's okay. Let me try this because we'll have to try these backup systems. So, news from Bluebell. If you're allergic or sensitive to nuts, go check the freezer.
Check your freezer. Bluebell Ice Cream says its flavor, Millennium Crunch, which has almonds, walnuts, and pecans in it, was mistakenly packaged in chocolate chip cookie dough cartons instead. The ice cream was produced in the company's Brenham, Texas plant and distributed to stores in well over a dozen states. While no illnesses have been reported to date, people who have allergies or severe sensitivity to nuts are at risk of serious or life-threatening allergic reaction if consumed.
This deserves the breaking news sounder on this one, Freddie. White Castle's coming to Texas. That little slider restaurant, little sliders, White Castle. I'm surprised they don't have a place in Texas. You and I are still going to need to buy them in the freezer section, though, because White Castle will be opening up a place in North Texas, like far North Texas, even North Dallas. Yeah, so it's like 7.5 hours nonstop to Dallas, and then another hour and a half to get to the northern part of Dallas. So it's like 9 hours away for that White Castle. They say, Freddie said, it's okay, I'll go to the freezer section.
Yeah.
At the Colony, they say. Yeah. Jason Katarina joining us from AccuWeather. You hear me in the background. You like White Castle, Jason?
No.
No, you don't? Why?
No.
Why? Too small or what?
No, I had White Castle down in the city one time, and it just didn't agree with my stomach very well. Let's keep it on the keep it on the level and keep it with that.
I understand. Yeah, you had one bad experience. So I like those little sliders, even from the.
I think it's the onions. I think the onions don't agree with me.
That's what it is. Freddie doesn't like the onions. So I asked Freddie, what do you do then with the? Let's say you go to Madonna's, you go to McDonald's, and you get a cheeseburger, and the hamburger has onions all the time. So what do you do? What do you do then? It's like a dry burger, right, Freddie? You just
you order it without onions, but if they mistakenly put onions, you just scrape them off. Just scrape everything off.
Well, that's
I'm like a toddler. I just get mine plain.
Okay.
Oh yeah. See, that's the best way to go.
Well, I was telling Freddie, and I'm going to milk this one for all it's worth. So, hey, we got holy rain this weekend.
We got some pretty decent rain in spots this weekend. Over an inch for some.
Blanket of rain with holes in it, though, all over the place. And
it was. Yeah. It really all over the place. I'm looking at the 72-hour precipitation here, and out by the coast, they got 1.31 inches at Laguna
Heights. Laguna Vista.
ATA SCOCA. I don't know what that really means.
Laguna Atascosa.
Atascosa. Okay.
We got lots of
that was like an abbreviation or like an acronym for something or something. So they're reporting 1.31 inches in 72 hours. Just down the road at Port Isabel at the airport, they only got 12 tenths in that same time period. So, it was really spotty, depending on where you were. McAllen didn't report anything. Just southwest of McAllen, they got about 2 tenths. Rio Grande City got 0.16.
I was checking that radar to see if there was activity west of us over Laredo, over Lake Falcon. If it's
Zapata got 3/4 of an inch.
Okay.
The southern end of Falcon Lake got 3 tenths, roughly 3 tenths.
Okay, just a little bit of a drink.
And then up toward Laredo, they only got like 1 or 2 100ths. Right. Although northwest Laredo, they got about 1/4 inch.
I forgot to say thank you and good morning to Dougie. What's up, Dougie? Dougie at Martin Farm and Ranch bringing us 7 o'clock AccuWeather. So what's the plan for today and the week? You're going to keep the spigot on or turn it off at some point?
It's going to today and tomorrow will be the better chances for some shower thunderstorm activity. Very similar that we've had the last couple of days. Real hit or miss. Some folks are going to get a little drenching here or there, and other folks won't get anything. And then as we head through the week, a little bit of subsidence going to try and move in. The disturbance that's helping to fire some of these showers and storms off the last couple of days is going to be moving out. That's going to let some subsidence move in. That'll squash the chances for precipitation as we head late in the week.
Are we good for Texas travel? The Gulf of America? Anything coming towards the Gulf?
No, National Hurricane Center, the storm that was following Aaron is now named. That's Ferdinand. That one is up and out to sea. And the disturbance I was talking about that was making its way toward the Caribbean is... they've got it at a 0% chance of formation over the next 7 days, but there is a tropical wave over the Eastern Caribbean right now that is expected to move through the Caribbean. We'll see what that shakes out as and if it comes up into the Gulf.
All right, pal. Today is Banana Split Day, by the way. With pecans or without for you?
Without. Nuts. I love nuts, but they don't do well for me either.
Yeah, you and Freddie, man, you guys, you just plain everything, man.
Yeah, plain, man.
Just plain.
Listen, I love like almonds and cashews and stuff. It's just something in my gut just doesn't process them very well.
That's the
tough
way
getting old.
That is the way you're spooled, man. That's some things don't go down well. All right, Jason Katarina from AccuWeather, and today's AccuWeather forecast, low 90s, I'm guessing, because low mid 90s, because the extra cloud cover, and again, the chance of a thunderstorm in the area. Let's see who gets it. Time 7:13 on the Valley's Morning News. It's a video that went viral this past weekend. An individual in custody, a man in custody, after allegedly assaulting. Yeah, well, you could plainly see the punch to the face. Allegedly assaulting a McAllen police officer. The female officer reportedly assaulted in the downtown area of McAllen. It was a late-night brawl. Video from the scene appeared to show the officer with some upper body injuries. The police chief saying, "You got a video on this? Please share it. Call McAllen Crime Stoppers if you have more information." And the cost of Apple TV Plus is going up.
The streaming service will now cost $13 per month after previously costing $10 per month. The new price went into effect Thursday for new subscribers, while existing customers will see the price hike over the next 30 days. Apple TV Plus is the only major streaming service without a cheaper ad-supported option. This is the first price increase for Apple TV Plus since October 2023. I'm at Mattinson.
And if there's a delay to a parcel, something you're expecting from Europe or overseas, some postal services around the world are halting deliveries to the U.S. over confusion about new import duties on parcels. Time 7:15. This is the Valley's Morning News. This is Newstalk 710 KURV. Going to share with you a conversation with Dr. Guy Bailey, president of UTRGV, catching up to speed on fundraising efforts, research money, and other big news from the university. And, of course, this weekend, this Saturday, Game 1, Division I football comes to the Valley. Go Vaqueros. Dr. Guy Bailey next on 710 KURV.
Protect your liver and give it the support it deserves with Active Liver from New Nordic. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or at newnordicusa.com.
Introducing the newest destination for luxury in the Rio Grande Valley, the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen. Come visit Michael Fall, General Manager, today and discover the perfect blend of elegance and power at the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen. A true triumph of luxury, now open at their exceptional new state-of-the-art location at 8522 West Expressway 83 in Harlingen. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Dale gas!
Division I college football has landed in the Rio Grande Valley, and the UTRGV Vaqueros are ready to make history. Kick off the inaugural season with News Talk 710 KURV's The Sergio Show, Friday morning, August 29th, starting at 9 from the Museum of South Texas History at 200 North Posner in Edinburgh. Special guest UTRGV President Dr. Guy Bailey and other local leaders will join Sergio to dive into the game-changing impact of D1 football in the Valley. Powered by the Museum of South Texas History and Dairy Queen. Bees up, go Vaqueros!
The voice of the next generation of conservatives.
The Charlie Kirk Show, weeknights at 8 on News Talk 710 KURV, KURV.com, and on the Radio Potomac app.
Our sister station, Ultra 90.1, will be broadcasting UTRGV Vaquero football every weekend. So join us for those broadcasts. Here at 710 KURV, we broadcast Texas A&M Fighting Aggie football. Big thank you to our many supporters. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing, Amigo Power Equipment, DHR Health Orthopedic Institute. It's Aggie football this coming Saturday. Pregame 5 p.m. on 710 KURV. UTRGV updates. Our president, Dr. Guy Bailey, joining us again. And we start with I'll call it some breaking news, some good news. Washington monthly rankings are out, soon to be announced, and we're looking real good. So tell me about the rankings, Dr. Bailey, and some of the metrics, some of the questions that go into, putting us so high on that ranking.
Well, I'd be delighted to. As you can tell from the rankings, it's really the best institutions in the country for your tuition dollars and your tax dollars. So this is a measure of quality. And remember, quality is the combination of value and price. And so these are really about value. And so it attests to our quality and the price that students actually pay. And we're delighted that Washington Monthly is ranked as number one in Texas again by quite a big margin. And this year we're number 7 in the United States. And so the next Texas university, the closest Texas university to us, is number 46 in the nation. So there's a huge distance between us and between other Texas universities, and we're very pleased with that. We developed a financial model that enables our students to get a very high quality education with access to great programs at a very good cost. And again, our $125,000 guarantee for full-time students who are Texas residents whose family have at least some financial need. They go to school for no tuition, no mandatory fees. Of course, we're very pleased. That means about 91% of our students pay no tuition and fees. And that's one of the things I think that helps us in these rankings quite a bit. But the other interesting part of this, if you look at just doctoral granting institutions, we're one of the few in the top 10. We're number 3 in the top 10 among those, behind one of the Cal State systems and Princeton. Princeton's next. And then you have Florida Atlantic and MIT. And then as you go down that list, you'll see Harvard and Stanford and others. Duke, I think, is in there as well. So we're in some very good company there, and we're very pleased. These are all very high quality institutions, and that speaks to the quality of the programs we offer.
Yeah, and the Valley, of course, looking at what is offered at the university, I would imagine everything from the nursing program to computer information, the business school, engineering programs of all different stripes, the medical school. So you have everything, the full buffet, right? The full buffet, but yet at the best price anywhere.
That's right.
In Texas. That is terrific. And it looks like we might be holding on to that ranking, that high ranking, pretty for a while longer. Dr. Guy Bailey is president of UTRGV. Let's look at other important news from the university. Physical therapy program. Tell me about that.
Yeah, the physical therapy program starts this fall, and we're very pleased about that because, again, it adds to that suite of health affairs programs you just mentioned. If you look at nursing, the PA program, look at the medical school of podiatric medicine, we add to that now physical therapy. So you can get a wide range of doctorates in health-related programs at UTRGV. And this one is absolutely crucial. There's a big shortage of physical therapists in the Valley, as there is most other health-related professions. And we'll begin to fill this very quickly. So it's a very high-quality program, and our students now have access to it right here in the Rio Grande Valley. It fits in with all the other things we're doing. And remember that later this fall, we're going to open a diabetes management center and a limb preservation center. And physical therapy will play a big role in that, as well as a school of podiatric medicine. So,
also the research expenditures at the university, you were telling me that those numbers have increased substantially.
One of our goals was within 10 years to have NSF, with National Science Foundation, is the one who gathers these statistics and publishes them, but to have NSF heard that's higher education research and development expenditures of at least $100 million. That's kind of the the sign that you're kind of in playing with the big boys, and we will hit $100 billion by the end of August. So our fiscal year is September 1st through August 31st, and we are at 100 million. And so we think that's quite an achievement. We've gotten there faster than most any other institution. We're very pleased about that. And again, that speaks to the quality of the research and also the quality of the education that students are going to get, because we have really fine faculty members who are generating these research expenditures.
Countdown to Tier 1 research designation, Doc. What's going to happen over the next several months, couple of years? Where are we in that process? Who are we going to hear from?
Yes. Now, if you look at Carnegie classifications, Carnegie only does their classifications every 3 years. And so their next classification, I think, comes in 27. And so we should easily be there in 27. We've had the research expenditures needed for a while, but the Carnegie R1 research classification also requires a certain number of doctorates. And if you'll remember, most of the PhD programs that we have, doctoral programs we've added in the last few years. And so if you add a doctoral program, say in engineering or computer science or math and statistics, it takes you at least 4 years after you add the program to start producing PhDs. And so that's really our issue right now is producing the right number of PhDs. We're pretty much there. We'll be there very quickly. And so by the next time Carnegie redoes their classifications, we'll be at R1.
Dr. Guy Bailey, President, UTRGV. You also told me off air that fundraising is doing real good at the university. So tell me about that.
Yeah, we have a wonderful Vice President for Advancement, Dr. Kelly Nassour, and Kelly and I have worked together since I was at Tech. She was at Tech with me, and our goal here was in the first 10 years of the university, and again, remember August 30th, we celebrate our 10th anniversary, was to raise $250 million in private philanthropy. We are already at $300 million, so we will be something over $300 million. And again, in our first 10 years, that's more than $30 million a year, far more than anybody thought we could really do. And so we're really pleased about that. And what that does, it speaks to the public confidence in your university. And we've seen that confidence grow year after year as we've added the right programs, as our rankings have gone up. All of this goes hand in hand to reflect the quality of the institution.
Brick and mortar projects, Dr. B, before we pivot over to football. Brick and mortar from Brownsville over to us, Mid-Valley, Arlington.
We have as you know, Longoria School is being renovated right now. That's really a big project. We bought that a couple of years ago. Our entire School of Fine Arts in Brownsville will be located there. That's a $35 million project. It's a little bit more than we anticipated, but that's okay. We want that to be a really first-class facility that not only our students, but the general public can use for showings and so forth. So we're very pleased with where that is. We think that's really going to be a showcase in Brownsville. And of course, when that finishes, we'll not too long after that begin renovating the Majestic as well. That's on our list. But again, we have to finish some of these other projects first. As you move into Harlingen, the old United Supermarkets building is being renovated by us for physical therapy and occupational therapy, two very high quality programs that are, important health affairs contributions to the Valley. And now the reason those programs are being located there is it will also be opening up our Center for Diabetes Management and Limb Preservation just about a block away from that. So we're renovating a facility there as well. So all the way up the Valley. In McAllen, we are finishing the purchase of the old Monitor build, I guess the current Monitor building.
Yes.
And that will be renovated for the School of Optometry, which will begin in 2027, fall of 2027.
Dr. Guy Bailey, President, UTRGV. And we have history taking place, history in the making this weekend. UTRGV, Division I football, and want to get your thoughts and feelings of being part of history.
We're very excited. It's not many presidents have been able to start both a medical school and a football program at a university. So it's been quite an adventure and a lot of fun to do, very rewarding. We knew that football would be popular in the Rio Grande Valley. We didn't realize just how popular it would be. As you know, our tickets have been sold out for a long time. We will put some standing room tickets on sale. Well, I guess they probably already are on sale. And again, we'll have a packed house. We have a lot of people coming, some people coming in from outside the valley, but most people are folks from all across the Rio Grande Valley who will be there. All of our suites are sold out. Everything is, and so we really anticipate that. But when you think about this, it's not just a football game. What it is, you've got the marching band. That's a historic. I think there'll be nearly 200 students in the marching band. Well, if you wanted to be in marching band before this year, you had to go to Kingsville or somewhere else. You couldn't do that in the Rio Grande Valley, but you can now. It's spirit, the expanded cheer. All of these things are really, really important. And beyond that is the tailgate experience. And we think we have one of the most unique and best tailgate experiences in college football. As you know, the amphitheater that's there behind we'll utilize that. We'll have big screen TV, all of this area for students. We think will give them a remarkable game day experience. And that's really what we're looking for, a great game day experience.
Congratulations, Dr. B, and continued success. And go Vaqueros this coming Saturday. Go Vaqueros. UTRGV President, Dr. Guy Bailey. Go Vaqueros. Again, our sister station, Ultra 90.1 FM, is the station for Vaquero football in the Valley. Hope you can join us this Saturday for the debut, the broadcast. You're listening to the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. This is also your station in South Texas for Astros baseball, Texas A&M Fighting Aggie football, and Houston Texan football. Check us sports up next.
Experience everything Bert Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh has to offer. Service, selection, and quality. Indulge yourself with a bold design and refined performance in a new Cadillac XT4 for just $579 per month. More style, more innovation, more you. Make your move. Set yourself apart and discover a new standard of luxury ownership. Visit us online at BertOgdenCadillac.com or come in today to Bert Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh. Official sponsors of UTRGV football. Dale gas!
Spotlight on Your Health, brought to you by DHR Health.
From DHR Health, ICU Medical Director, Dr. Juan Marcos Chavez Paz, When we started working together 3.5 years ago, rebuilding the ICU in DHR health system post-COVID, we were all motivated for all the losses after COVID. The main reason the patients died after COVID was respiratory failure, and we took that personal. We decided that we want to become among the best treating this condition. All the teams worked together towards the same goal, and we went for it. It took 3.5 years, but we are proud to say that we are among the elite in the nation in regards of management of respiratory failure for any reason. What we are is an interprofessional team. We work focusing on quality, we follow metrics, and we are leaders. We are the only hospital to offer not just this accreditation as the sign of maximum quality, but also, for example, ECMO support. That is the most advanced life support existing in the world. We do ECMO. Nobody else has that in the region. We also have a team of 24/7 in-house doctors, and nobody else offers that. This is a team of intensive care doctors. Trauma, they have their own team. We also have a specific preparation for each of the units that we take over. For example, we have a special unit in the women's hospital, and we train in specific ICU conditions, and we are trained by the Society of Critical Care Medicine. DHR help us bringing here the courses. DHR wants everybody to be on top of knowledge. That's why the patients are coming from other areas, not just for our accreditation, but more because of what the hospital is showing everywhere.
ICU Medical Director at DHR Health, Dr. Juan Marcos Chavez Paz, DHR Health.
This has been Spotlight on Your Health, brought to you by DHR Health. For you, for life. Fighting Texas Aggies football returns Saturday, August 30th, as they host UTSA. Kickoff at 6 p.m. on News Talk 710 KURV and on the Radio Potami app. Gig 'em, Aggies!
The 710 KURV Sports Desk is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
The Houston Astros were unable to pick up the 4-game road sweep against the Baltimore Orioles after falling yesterday 3-2. The game was quiet for both sides early on, but the O's struck first with a solo homer from Gunnar Henderson in the bottom first. It didn't take long for Houston to respond as Jeremy Pena tied the game with this hit in the bottom third.
There's a ball to right center field. The Astros are going to tie the game. Cam Smith around third. He'll score. Jeremy Pena, 2 for 2. An RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Then we go to the 6th and 7th innings where Baltimore would jump in front again. Despite a scoring effort from Victor Caratini's sac fly in the 8th, the Astros would fall short 3-2. Now the Astros take today off before starting a 3-game series against the Colorado Rockies, the league's top struggler, tomorrow night at 7:10 in Daikin Park. The Texas Rangers completed the sweep over the Cleveland Guardians yesterday, which moves Texas ahead of Cleveland in the wildcard standings. The game started off slow for both sides, with pitching being the star of the show for Texas as Merrill Kelly pitched 7 scoreless innings with 8 strikeouts while only allowing 2 walks and 4 hits. The win puts Texas back at a .500 record on the season and just 4 games behind Seattle for the last wildcard playoff seed. The need for wins continues as the Rangers begin to host a 3-game series with the Los Angeles Angels tonight at 7:05 from Globe Life Field. With your Texas in the Morning Sports Report, I'm Jet Nelson.
AccuWeather says there is a chance of a thunderstorm in the area, here or there, one of those scenarios. And chances are you probably didn't get anything this weekend, right? Well, that's going to be the scenario today. It could be over there, not over here. So highs will be low 90s. We are expecting more cloud cover, so that way highs will be low to mid 90s. Right now, temperatures mostly upper 70s across South Texas. Border Bridge wait times is posted on KURV.com. We invite you back to our website, and on the right-hand margin, you'll see the report from Customs. Let's see if they've updated the number for this hour. So if you're driving back to Brownsville, last we saw was close to an hour and a half at B&M, close to an hour at Gateway. And if you're driving back to McAllen, the latest number from them, not too bad, about 35, 40 minutes at the Far Bridge. That's the one that has the most traffic. You're in tune with the Valley's Morning News. This is News Talk 710 KURV. We've got business news, check of your money up next, and we invite you to join us at Radio Potami. That's a free app. You can listen to KURV on your smartphone by downloading the free app, Radio Potami. For only $35 a month. For only $35 a month, you get a lot of convenience. You get a lot of time back. And of course, time is the most precious resource that we have. Culligan for only $35 a month can provide you what they provided me and Delia years ago, our very own water purification, state-of-the-art filters, a water purification system. The water tastes terrific. It's purified water. It's the taste that we all expect. Mom and the kids, we all expect the taste of purified water. And then, of course, connect it to the ice box and put that glass and fill it up with ice cold water. Perfect ice cubes as well. Call Culligan. They do all the work. They provide you that water purification system that is state-of-the-art, lasts years and years and years. They change out the filters when needed. Even way before they're needed, they're changing out those filters for you. All you do is drink, and you get all that time back that otherwise you'd be driving to the store, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, several times during the month to stack up all that water, and then all that water sitting around there in that plastic, right? That plastic full of water that eventually will smell or kind of taste like that plastic. Be done with all that. Call Culligan, only $35 a month. You get all that convenience, all that time back, and all you get is purified water to drink as much as you want. 956-399-1780. Call Culligan.
Got a meeting? A party? A hungry crowd? Yeah, you could go with the usual. The same old tired trays everyone expects and boring veggies. Or you could do something better. Something that makes your taste buds water as soon as you hear the name. The Blue Onion. At the Blue Onion in McAllen and Weslaco, we're redefining catering. We're bringing bold, handcrafted flavors straight to your next office event or party with fresh, crisp salads made with the healthiest, best ingredients. Warm, savory wraps packed with flavor. Dip samplers with flatbread for everyone, and our signature pizzas and po' boys. Yep, they'll be talking about these delicious get-togethers long after lunch is over. And here's the best part. For every 6 orders in your catering box, you get a free Blue Onion pizza. So, whether it's a team meeting or special event, let the Blue Onion create a custom menu that fits your budget and taste. Visit myblueonion.com today to see all our catering options. The Blue Onion in McAllen and Weslaco, redefining catering.
You're great at protecting your own personal information. You probably even use things like two-factor authentication, strong passwords, VPN. But as much as you try to be in control of how your information is protected, there's lots of places that also have it. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every single second for identity threats. If your identity is stolen, a LifeLock specialist is going to help solve the identity theft issues, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% off your first year with a promo code Beck at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Audio streaming on KURV.com. Powered by South Texas Buick GMC, McAllen Mission.
I'm Nicole Murray with Your Money Now. Shares of Chinese electric car maker NIO surged more than 14%, extending its gains for the 7th consecutive session. The rally comes after the company unveiled its latest ES8 SUV. The model is priced at $43,000 under a battery subscription plan, making it one of NIO's most affordable automobiles. Flyer, Amadeus, Sabre, and Travelport are moving to transition airlines beyond legacy technology to more flexible offer and order management systems. Flyer CEO Alex Mann said shopping carts are a key feature for the flexibility. The company is helping to launch the first digitally native airline, Ridia Air, later this year. Netflix appears to have scored its first #1 box office title in the streaming company's 18-year history. Rival Studios estimates K-pop Demon Hunters took the #1 spot at the box office with up to $18 million in ticket sales. Futures are slightly lower. That's Your Money Now.
Check your credit card bill. The cost of Apple TV Plus is going up. And Keurig Dr. Pepper is buying Dutch coffee maker JDE Peet's. That's an $18 billion deal. Yeah, coffee is real expensive. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. AccuWeather says high should be low to mid 90s. Chance of a thunderstorm somewhere in South Texas. Right now it's in the upper 70s. Thank you for waking up with News Talk 710 KURV. We got Fox News coming up in 2 minutes. JP and Jeff at Amigo Power Equipment would love to see you. Stop by. Let's talk Kubota. See, now is the time at Amigo Power Equipment to get an awesome deal on select Kubota compact tractors. For example, JP and Jeff have the Kubota LX series, which of course is part of the #1 selling compact tractor lineup in the country. These premium features, The LX series is versatile, and the Kubota LX series is quite comfortable. Get your butt over there and have a seat and get a feel for it. Stop by Amigo Power Equipment today. So JP and Jeff right now offering you this. Select LX 2620 SU Kubota series for as low as $19,999 or $295 per month. At Amigo Power Equipment, drive away with a new Kubota tractor. Select LX 2620 SU series for as low as $19,999 or $295 per month. Now through September 30th. Get more information at KubotaUSA.com or just stop by and visit with JP and Jeff at Amigo Power Equipment, Edinburgh on Monte Cristo.
Back to school season is here, and at Zen Asian Bistro in McAllen, we're giving you more reasons to smile through homework, carpools, and busy nights. Right now at Zen, every Monday through Thursday, all day long, kids 10 and under eat free with the purchase of an adult entree at regular price. That means you can treat yourself to fresh, made-to-order sushi rolls, delicious Chinese food, crispy tempura, or mouth-watering noodle bowls, all while the kids dig into their favorites. Now, we all love kids, but this one's just for the 10 and under crowd. And remember, you can get as many free kids meals as you want with the purchase of an adult entree at regular price. 2 kids, 2 paying adults. 3 kids, you'll need 3 adults. Simple as that. Zen Asian Bistro is here for you. No dishes, no grocery run, no what's for dinner debate. Just you, the family, and plates of fresh Zen Asian Bistro flavors brought right to your table. So celebrate a great report card, reward a week of perfect attendance, or just take a break from cooking and let Zen Asian Bistro be your family's weeknight win. We'll see you this week at Zen Asian Bistro in McAllen.
At Rivetta's Machinery in Donna, they're bringing the best deals on Coyote equipment to your job site, your farm, or your backyard. Right now, take advantage of 0% interest or up to $6,000 cash back on Coyote track loaders and skid steers. These are machines built for maximum performance no matter the task. But don't stop there. They're also offering fantastic savings on Coyote tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles. And whether you're hauling something, mowing, tackling other big jobs, Coyote has the equipment to help you get it done. If you're looking for great deals and great service from a team that treats you like family, look no further than Rivetta's Machinery and Coyote. Start your next project right. Visit Rivetta's Machinery in Donna or browse their deals when it suits you at mynewtractor.com. That's their website, mynewtractor.com. Rivetta's for the long haul. See dealer for full details.
News and weather information at your fingertips. Log on to KURV.com. KURV.com.
We're online.
News Talk 710 KURV.
Monday edition of the Valley's Morning News. It is August 25th, 2025. Appreciate you joining us. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Fred Cruz. We got AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina. And Jason's leaving the chance of rain, thunderstorms somewhere in South Texas today. As a result of the cloud cover, highs should remain low to mid-90s. Right now, it's upper 70s across South Texas. News on 710 KURV, a service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys, ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Fox News, I'm Angelo Bavaro. Salvadorian migrant Kilmer Abrego Garcia turning himself into ICE and now arrested this morning in Baltimore, thanking supporters at a rally beforehand as he faces deportation to Uganda.
Un milagro, gracias a Dios y gracias a toda la comunidad.
This was a miracle. Thank you to God and thank you to the community power.
The alleged MS-13 gang member was mistakenly deported earlier this year. He's now facing human smuggling charges. South Korea's new president visiting the White House today.
Key topics of discussion are expected to include trade, but also intelligence sharing with Japan and an increase in South Korean defense spending.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal, 19 people are dead, including 4 journalists, after an Israeli strike hit a hospital in southern Gaza. America is listening to Fox News.
A heads up for our rancher family. Health officials, U.S. health officials say that the first travel-associated human case of New World screwworm in America was reported way up northeast, up in Maryland. New World screwworm, parasitic flies that attack and eat healthy tissue like livestock, and sometimes they'll eat it on people. Several reports indicate that the patient traveled to the U.S. from El Salvador, where there's currently an outbreak. SpaceX scrub Sunday's planned launch of its massive Starship Rocket 10. They might launch today or tomorrow.
The private space company stood down from the launch of Flight 10 Starship to allow time to troubleshoot a ground systems issue. The uncrewed prototype was set to follow a similar flight plan to the last 3 Starship missions, which all failed. SpaceX was hoping the Starship would continue to fly through space so it could deploy 8 satellite simulators. The company has yet to successfully complete a mission for the stainless steel spacecraft, which is being engineered to be fully reusable and would be able to carry up to 100 people to deep space destinations. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
A Valley man facing charges after allegedly threatening to kill members of Brownsville PD. 32-year-old Joseph Lee Martinez allegedly made the threats on a post on X. Officers arrested Martinez without incident late last week. In Austin, the Texas House, Democrats who fled from Texas to stop work at the Texas House because Republicans were trying to redraw congressional lines. They got a warning from the chairman of the House Administration Committee, told the runaway Democrats late last week that they each face a fine of $9,000. So do 9,000 times 51 Democrats, and you get close to a $500,000 in fines. So the 51 Democrats have until today to request a due process hearing to try to get those fines dismissed. You're in tune with the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV, Monday edition. We invite you to join us on Radio Para Mi. It's a free app. You can listen on your smartphone. Download it today. If you are hungry, you need to stop by El Pato. In fact, call it in. I know you're busy dropping off kids, or maybe you're on your way to work, something like that. Why don't you go to elpato.com, and order a bag full of scrumptious, fresh, hot breakfast tacos, the patos that they're famous for at El Pato. Phone it in. I know, I've saved numbers for 3 of the El Patos that are in my area. Phone it in wherever I'm close. And get those flour tortillas fresh off the skillet with chorizo or ham or bacon and refried beans, the cheese. Of course, the base of this would be egg and potato, right? Egg and potato, and then you choose the extra ingredients. Get a bag full of those fresh, hot, delicious breakfast tacos, the patos, just like Mom made for you, just like Abuelita would make for you. Don't forget the daily $5.99 specials. Stack up those plates for lunch or for dinner like we do. And right now, the big plate, the big special for a limited time at every El Pato is the 2 enchiladas, chicken or cheese. I prefer the cheese. I love that yellow cheese. It's so good. The 2 chicken or cheese enchiladas, the Mexican rice, ranchero beans or refried beans, and of course the big fat taco, the big fat pato that's full of fajitas, and the drink. An amazing, only $9.99 at every El Pato restaurant.
Hi there, my name is Tony Bolstead. My wife and I, Carol, own Sand Monsters. We'd like you to come on out and have fun. We've got a half-mile-long track out here. It runs across about 3.5 acres. Have adult cars and kid cars, getting laps in, learning how to drive on the sand. And we also lease space to Redline Helicopters is one of our tenants here, and they've got a pad and they do helicopter tours. Lone Star National Bank and the team there really helped us get this thing put together, answered all our questions, huge help.
I am Stephanie Harrison. I am the 2nd generation owner of Sisters Interiors on South Padre Island. We had always dreamed of owning our own land and owning our own building, using our design team to create what you see here today. That's how we got involved with Lone Star National Bank. We partnered with them and they helped us, create the dream.
If you're looking to improve your overall health and have a better quality of life, Dr. T's Primary Care is the place to go. If you feel tired or stressed or less motivated, if you're moody or if you have trouble sleeping, Dr. T's Primary Care will evaluate you and work with you to address your health concerns, including testosterone or menopause treatment, peptide treatment, IV vitamin infusions. Their licensed staff will take the time to listen to you and work with you to improve your overall health. Check out the website, drtsprimarycare.com. Give them a call in McAllen at 956-803-0058 in Harlingen, 956-368-5247.
Come experience larger-than-life luxury and design at Bird Ogden Infinity in Edinburgh. You're invited to come in and choose from a great selection of new Infinities available now. Drive off in your own 2025 Infinity QX60 with 0% APR for 36 months. All available with Infinity Premium Care Maintenance Plan for 3 years. Experience luxury as it's meant to be at Bird Ogden Infinity on the corner of Alberta and Expressway 281 in Edinburgh. Shop from the entire line of Infinities online at birdogdeninfinity.com.
If it's happening in the Valley, we're talking about it. Summer is heating up, and so is our local economy. From sizzling business deals to community connections, News Talk 710 KURV and the Radio Potami app are here to keep you in the know. Download the Radio Potami app to stay informed and entertained. Whether it's local market updates, summer events, or the weather, we've got you covered. Support local, stay connected, and tune in to the pulse of Rio Grande Valley business. News Talk 710 KURV.